going? Welcome back to another video. My name is Dean Tucker. I'm a content creator from Cape Town, South Africa, and today I'm going to be talking about how I afford the Canon 1DX Mark II as a 21-year-old. But first, got to get ready because we are heading off to an epic mission. Let's go. Yo, what is up? So we have made it to our first location, to beautiful Cool Bay, which is just up the east coast of Cape Town with this epic view in the background. So just before we get into the cinematics of this beautiful place, Mitchell. What's good, dude? What's up? How's it going? Mitchell is from California, traveling the world at the moment. And what camera do you shoot on right now?
Canon 1DX Mark II.
That sun definitely set a lot quicker than expected. We're just like all over the place with our drones. We literally just left it here, running all over the show trying to get the shots. This is madness. Okay, Mitchell, take two. Now that we actually kind of have time because the sun is gone. That was a mad rush.
That was crazy.
That was crazy, but at least we got the shots. Anyway, back to the original question. What camera do you shoot with?
Canon 1DX Mark II.
And how old are you right now?
I am 19 years old.
So question of the day, and obviously the title to this video, how did you afford the Canon 1DX Mark II at 19 years old?
Simply, you work for it by just doing photography gigs, different videography gigs, just really everything, just saving up my money, putting it aside, because at the end of it, this is actually kind of an investment, so all the money you spend into it actually comes back to you as long as you're working and doing jobs with it.
So pretty much just work.
Hard work.
There we go. First person to say all it takes is hard work. It's a lot of hard work. And before I get into my reasoning as well, I'm gonna go over to Jackson, who is also 19 years old. Let's go get his answer quick. Jackson, what's going on? How's it going? For everyone that doesn't know, this is Jackson Thomas. His link will be down in the description. He is, how old are you right now?
19.
And you are traveling the world. What camera do you shoot on?
I shoot with the 1DX just like you do, Mark II.
So my question for you, Jackson, is how do you afford the 1DX at 19 years old?
Okay.
How are you doing this?
Prior to coming on this trip, I was working 140 hours a week, and I'm not even joking about that, I did the math. I was working 140 hours a week, 5 different massive client gigs, all that happened within the space of like 2 months. I kind of organized them all to happen in those 2 months so that I could have enough money all of a sudden. And then right before I flew out for New York, which is the beginning of this trip that I'm on, I bought it 2 weeks before, so I had like $7,000 in my bank account. I bought the 1DX and then I had $750, and massive all across the world trip. But yeah, that's kind of how I did it, where I was just like sick. I want the camera, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna work super hard and work all the time. It was 24/7. I mean, non-stop all day.
So what do you say to everyone out there questioning in the comments, how are you affording this camera at 19 years old?
I work. I work and I make decisions that supplement my desire to get the camera. So I'm not going out to drink all the time. I'm not going out to party all the time. I'm not going out to just kind of buy random clothes. I buy clothes from Goodwill. I'm very like bare bones when it comes to food. I want it. I decided I wanted it, and I said, okay, everything in my life has to kind of adjust to make sure I can get the camera because it is a big deal. So I'm not just like loaded and my dad doesn't have just a bunch of money that he could hand me. I think it's very much just like knowing what you want and deciding with your life how to get it.
Sick.
Sick, dude.
So there we have it. Those are two answers from two guys that are 19 years old, traveling the world with almost no money, and they both have the 1DX, and both what they've said is it takes a lot of hard work. I'm gonna give you my answers a bit later. As you guys can see, it's getting a bit dark, so we're gonna move on to a new spot, and I'll tell you guys a bit later. Another mission. Our new location is Misty Cliffs. We were actually here the other day, but again, we're here for sunset. It's gonna be good, but I'm gonna get on to telling you why and how I bought the 1DX. Right, so first things first, and this was mentioned yesterday by both Mitchell and Jackson, and that is hard work. It takes a lot of hard work to get to affording the Canon 1DX. As we know, it's about $6,000. So it's not just a quick and easy thing, it's really an investment, as Mitchell said as well. By investing in this camera, it's going to allow me to charge more for the freelance jobs I do, and obviously earn that money back quicker than I would normally with a different camera. It steps up my own quality of videos, and therefore I can charge more for the videos that I make. So that takes me on to my first point, which is doing freelance work, and that would be active income. So actually going out there, putting in physical hours of putting in the work. It's going to be hard. It's not an easy job putting in all those hours, grinding away, working for somebody else, but at the end of the day, you're earning money, and you can put that towards something that you really love, something that you're passionate about. And for me, that is photography and video, and that means if I have to spend $6,000 on a camera that allows me to do what I want to do and furthers my career, then I'm gonna do that. So that is active, hardworking, blood and sweat, no sleep at night kind of work. But before I get on to the next one, which is pretty much how I make most of my money, I'm gonna go out and get some cinematics of the sun before it sets below the horizon. This is so cool. The sun is just setting right now, and I'm actually sitting in between these dividers of the sand dunes. It's like these material pieces that I think are actually here, or what they're designed for is to keep the sand dunes together, because there's so much wind that comes off the sea and they ultimately just blow them flat, and then all the vegetation dies. But anyway, I'm sitting right here, and I'm gonna get onto my second point, which is passive income. So for those of you that don't know, passive income is basically when you earn money on a product or service that you only have to produce once, and it just keeps earning you money over and over and over again. So getting a bit further into that, that is my second stream of income. Firstly, YouTube. I do earn ad revenue from YouTube, so I do earn an income from YouTube. That's one sign of passive income. I only have to make the video once, and from there it keeps earning me money as long as it keeps getting views. Secondly, I earn money from selling my Lightroom presets. Again, I only have to make the webpage once, set up all the presets, and keep promoting that, and again, it just keeps making me money as people buy it. And then lastly, it's selling stock photos and stock videos. Once again, you go out and shoot these photos, shoot these videos, put them in stock photo and video sites, and people come and buy them, and you really don't have to do much work after that. So passive income, in my opinion, is the best kind of income, because you only have to put the hard work in once, and then from there all you have to do is promote it, and you keep earning money. For me, passive income is my biggest stream of income. So like I said, I have my active form of income and then the passive form. So once you have both of those together, what people don't really see is the passive income coming in. We speak about the hard work that we have to put in to get this money. So when you combine the two, when you have passive and active income, that's two different streams of income, except the one you don't really have to work for once you've put in the work already. So when people ask me, how do I afford the 1DX? Most of the money has come from passive income, to be honest. Most of it has come from me selling my presets on Filter Pro. So it's a crazy concept to think about, that I've only had to put in work once and then I just keep earning money from there. But once you figure that out, and once you figure out that passive income is probably the best means of income, and that's why some of the richest people in the world all make their money through passive income, and going on to the richest people in the world is probably the biggest investors in the world, and investing is something that I've been doing for the past 2 years already. I think what's important when wanting to save up for these big items and big things in life is you have to be smart with your money. You can't be spending it frivolously on things like Jackson said, going out and partying every weekend. Like, I didn't do that while I was in university. I worked as hard as I could, and I saved that money. I learned about investing and invested it, and that was another form of passive income. So it wasn't just saving the money, I was saving the money and earning an income on that money that I was saving. So again, it's really just being smart about your money, and in the end, if you stay patient, you keep working hard and be smart with your money, you're able to afford things like this. And it doesn't matter how young you are, you can start saving and start working from literally however old, from right now. So just get out there and put in the work. The sun is setting really fast. I think I'm gonna get the drone up real quick before all the light is gone. Also, I'm like covered in sand, so that's great. But drone shot. Successful drone flight?
Very successful.
They're coming nice. We like just caught the light, so that's all good.
I know.
and crash the thing. Alright, so now that the sunset's all done, just a quick recap of this video. Number 1,
Hard work.
number 2,
Hard work.
number 3,
Hard work.
no, but in all seriousness guys, it does take a lot of hard work to get what you achieve. Nothing good comes easy. I think everybody ever that's achieved something has said that. There's always been a struggle in getting to something, but once you get it, you feel like you've really accomplished something. You've taken the time to save up all this money, you've worked so hard for it, and once you get it, you're able to rejoice in what you've been working for. So to answer everybody's question and to summarize this video, how did I afford the 1DX Mark II as a 21-year-old, Mitchell as a 19-year-old, and Jackson as a 19-year-old? Get multiple streams of income, and like I said, get an active stream of income where you're going out and working almost every single day, every single week, as much as you can. And then secondly is passive income, where you're able to put in the work once and then earn income continuously from there on. Shout out to Filter Pro and selling Lightroom presets if you want to jump on that. And lastly, as we make our way back to the car with the last little bits of lights, is be smart with your money. Don't go spend your money on random things that you don't really need, that pair of shoes, or spending it on alcohol. Like, at the end of the day, that's not really going to benefit your life. So save up money, be smart, invest your money, learn about investing, because at the end of the day, it's only going to be benefiting you. So finally made it back to the car, and that is also going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so out of breath right now from like running all the way back up here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it valuable and also showed you that anybody, if you're willing to put the work in, you can afford a 1DX Mark II at 21 years old or 19 years old. Literally just have to put in the work in, and that's all it takes. So in saying that, I'm going to end today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did like it, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And in the meantime, stay weird, don't die, make it happen. See you guys in the next one.